Right, welcome back to the Judeans Peoples Front in Fields of Glory 2, Fields of Glory 2 Empires. No, Fields of Glory Empires. There we go. Look, I never claimed to be the brightest. I have trouble speaking. Right. So, war in Macedonia is the next target. I'm a glorious sect, but I need to move up a level. Kind of stuck in this thing where none of the lands I have are good enough to push me up a layer. Right. New population up here. So I've basically, these guys are cooperating with me. I'm going to try and get an alliance with Arabia. Not going to likely, but yeah. What's your army made up of? Slingers, it needs more foot troops. So, whereas you need the cavalry. This is a metal shortage that's causing our issues. So I need to build metal, if possible. I think I have somewhere that's building a blacksmith. Sorry to steal this, but that blacksmith is needed. Make that much difference. Yep. The return is quite poor for metal. Didn't actually see where my new slaves I bought ended up. Might have been up here. Yep, slipping down the rankings. Haven't got a token in a while. The only thing a really good way of doing that would be to invade again. Don't need emergency levy. There we go, that gives them a nice cavalry force. Yeah, we're Arabia raiding, but they're not too scary. These guys should be able to nicely expand into these weak provinces. Yeah, Macedonia. What was it? Predominantly Egypt, Sparta and Byzantium. All I can do with them is what I've already got one on the way, that's why. Curse Macedonia for having all the interesting things. I am looking forward to the Jews coming back to Egypt as the masters rather than the slaves. Lexi is steaming up at 15 a turn. But we've got a long way to catch Rome and Carthage and all that. Now, right, the Gastronomist Dirty is working. Although we can't actually recruit horses here. No, we We need marble, flax field, salt house. That'll give us a bit of culture as well. Yeah, that'll give us some money and a loyalty bonus. Okay. Well, these places now have a decent population thanks to being left alone for a while. We'll march in and take them. Hopefully I can quickly take the province and reduce the decadence. Still short on metals. So we've got a mostly empty hinterland and a couple of good cities. Oh my lord. Did I forget to use you as a general or something? That wasn't supposed to happen. Well, that might increase my metal just from, yeah. Yeah. We're leapfrogging quite a few people now. Yeah, we all agree to peace. Mainly because we... Yeah, we all cooperate. Training grounds ready here. Okay, that's culture, health bonus. These resist. That's quite a nice one. I'll get that. The level 2 culture 2, level 2 culture building. Commerce bonus. That way in, ooh, yeah, a good amount of food, we'll get that. Yep, that'll do it for that. I have to eliminate a route. Okay, so the local palace, well, the local palaces just got destroyed, which is fine. Just because that'll speed up the building of the mercenary recruitment centre. Yep. And a monument here. Gives me a bit more decadence. But it's going to be increasing my culture by a good amount. Culture is my weak spot at the moment. But more, too many people building. I think a slave working on culture, shall I? You've got no slots, don't need those extras too. I'd actually be better working on anyway, I'm getting some food. Getting groceries growing nicely. Alright. Metal is my issue. I didn't go check my Southern Army, did I? I'm basically the legacy table will be slowing now. here. Okay. That solves that problem. We'll assault north. Don't know if we need any more troops yet. I'm going to continue with my original plan of building up the metal. Right. Need the infrastructure there. Public works will give them a nice bonus of infrastructure. That will give them a nice boost in culture, but take a long time. That'll give them a nice boost of food. Some of these smaller regions, food is the important thing. That'll produce lumber. It's a huge amount of food actually. Getting bonus from figs. Let's get our breadbasket going. Got a good amount of infrastructure. Oh, that'll produce metal. I have to trade for iron, but okay. So these guys are 21. Ought to give them a random general. And recruit them a couple of odds. It'll take a while. Alright, so we're now at war with Palmaria. Palmarine. And they've got some nice large rich lands. Hopefully we'll get some few objectives on them as well. Oh, we've run into a relatively small force. Oh, we're going to lose loads of militia to this guy, but we have the overlap. Sure? Yeah. But they're both wounded, so they're going to get just completely flattened when these guys come up. I'm wondering if I might export this battle. It's relatively close, they outnumber us, but we've got more combat power, so yeah. I shall see in a moment in Field of Glory. Alright, looks like it's gone very well. We've caught the enemy well divided. Now, what's my unit? I've got mainly regular foot. I have a hill with open ground on it, and we've mostly fighting downhill, so yeah. I want to take the top of this hill and see if I can get them to attack me. I have the numbers. Right. General. About the middle area here. I'm going to be attacking in force if they're not fully here. I want to be used. That's my generals off the front line. Other guys at the flanks. And that's my deployment. Alright. They're mostly irregular foot. My irregular foot. They're mercenaries. A lot of this will be off terrain. Why are you not considered part of that group? Right, everybody march forward. I definitely need to be up here before we start fighting, because I misread the terrain. That actually goes up here rather than down. I need to be up here. Orders, heavy foot, mounted elephants. Whereas all my guys are regular foot, so this doesn't actually bother me. Make sure my generals are nearby. Yeah, I just thought like this was an interesting looking battle to play out. They've got some heavy looking troops at the back there. Are they going to come forward to me? They're going to wait. Militia. Yeah, they definitely look happy to wait for me. Happy for them to do that. Everyone marches forward in a straight line. Move my cavalry off to the side a little bit. Gun and shoot. See what we can do with our light infantry. Turn, and then we can deal with this other unit. First blood is ours. They're pretty much completely lacking in skirmishes. Right, they're going to drive off my evading troops. Fine. Good fight there, I'm going to win that. Just use our mass firepower to have fun with these guys. Right, they're disrupted. Make a charge. Alright, they can all evade, so I'm not too worried. These guys can't quite make it into missile range. Slingers can. Yeah, slingers can start putting in some pain. $19's not bad against 500. There we go, I nearly missed putting some damage on that general unit. My guys will move up and throw some fire onto this guy. Wait, now I'm going to have to move everyone up individually, unfortunately. But they're giving me the good ground at this point. I'm up the hill, and that's all I worried about. I need to get heavy. I need to get up that tier so I can get to heavier infantry. Right, I've got my CNC there, who's of course an infantry unit. I'm going to move this guy across a little bit. Move him out to the flank. And continue to push to the flank with the cavalry here. They've got massive advantage in cavalry, which is the biggest worry I've got here. Right. They're breaking their line up a little bit, or they're coming up the hill slightly. Fine. These guys are rolling along on their invasion things. Doesn't look like I'm going to get the hill bonus on most of my units, but right, now we should be able to put some fire into the these cavalry. Maybe get a good charge. They've been disrupted quite a bit. That might be a flank charge if I can do that. Yep. Yeah, they just evade, it's fine. Fire into them first. Guys are disrupted, so a little annoyed I'm out of arc for getting a good charge on them. Fragmented. Okay. Yeah, good chance of winning, so they'll just evade off. That auto routes them and puts him in a terrible position. Excellent. Put that fire in. Limited effectiveness, but right, on this flank, going to pin these in place now, but that might give me a chance of stopping them evading. No, oh well. Everyone else continue to advance. We know we've already got, you know, the advantage in some ways of them having been chopped up a little bit. Not much, but you know, some of these guys at the front now have taken a few rounds of shooting. So there. Babble in check. I'll do one more turn. That's fine. You charge into my line. Right, some of these places we will have the advantage. Other places we're just going to lose a men like that. Right. We equal a lot of these points of area, so we think carefully. I'm a little worried they're going to get a flank on this side, so I may have to bring my cavalry back. Because if I can move this guy, I can get a flank here. Just pilot the extra on the flank. Well, it's drawn their cavalry off anyway. Alright, thankfully no one cares about the light infantry. And face. Move to here. Drive these guys off. Move them out of the way next turn. Now we need to start putting in as much hurt on these cavalry units as we can. Otherwise that's going to be a losing battle. Right, the other flank. Get those out of the way like that. Throw. Hopefully we'll get the advantage in the impact. And then we'll just have to hit in along the line. It's pretty much evens. Basically it's going to be resolved by the dice. Ooh, they fell back. Let's hit this guy with him first. This should be one of the places where we actually have advantage. Right. Light infantry start moving to the flanks. Mainly this flank, that's why I'm worried. This is where we got some advantages. Up, put some fire into there. But fell back. The whole line's just kind of giving a little bit under our charge. Oops, that's not where I wanted that to happen. Not where I wanted that to happen at all. You've not moved, so we'll get you in with these guys. Not done anything yet. And we'll get some fire to that general. Everyone's moved and shot. Alright, I will see you next time when we continue the battle. Which I think I've ballsed up already. Just from, you know, I have overhanging flanks. I mean, it's not too bad in the centre, but I am worried about this mass cavalry on the flanks. So see you next time.